hilarious. They're everything you could possibly want.
Voice actor, no. I found one Mass Effect person, Jennifer Hale.
Yeah, she's a very experienced video game voice actor.
Here, I find out the name.
Mark Meer.
Mark Meer, yeah, M-E-E-R.
Actor Mark Meer.
All right, let's go.
$30.
Oh, we could totally.
That's so fucking awesome, dude. Did I say like $32.50?
Yeah.
Didn't I?
I'm gonna listen to one of these. Oh man, that's so good.
Hello, Wesley. The Alliance forwarded your request. Here it is. I'm Commander Shepard, and this is my favorite ringtone on the Citadel.
Dude.
Listen to the second one.
The second one? Mute myself.
Hi, Austin. This is Commander Shepard, wishing you a happy
so cool.
26th birthday, and all the best with law school. I should go.
I should go.
Hi, Jackson.
What was his name
This
again?
is Mark Meer,
Mark
voice
Meer,
of Commander Shepard, wishing you a very happy
M-E-E-R.
36th birthday.
I don't know why I
The
got
Alliance needs
confused.
someone with
4
your
letters.
skills.
Lost
Report to the
count.
Normandy as soon as possible. I should go.
No, I turned my fucking desktop.
Hey, Sarah. It's Mark Meer. I just wanted to wish you a very happy birthday on behalf of your friend Jonathan and from all of your crewmates on the Normandy. The Alliance wishes you a happy birthday. And I'll see you at DragonCon this year. I should go.
Yes, we need to do this, guys. I'm sorry.
Ephraim, this is Mark Meer, the voice of Commander Shepard, with a message from your wife, Nicole. She loves you to eternity, and she wishes you the best Valentine's Day ever. And on a personal note, thank you for being a fan. I should go.
I should go. I love that. That's pretty cool.
The dude, Jerry from Parks and Rec, wants $135. I guess it makes sense because you don't want everybody coming in here and trying to get you to do voices for them.
I'm Commander Shepard. Have a bag of dicks. I should go.
$30.
Crazy.
I almost recognize some of these names.
Said almost.
Damn.
You telling me
Stanley wants $300?
Stanley?
Stanley from The Office.
300? Damn.
300.
Is Dwight there?
I doubt it. What is that? It's Rainn Wilson, right?
Yeah.
How do you spell the first name? Is it R-A-I-N-E?
A-N-N-O-Y-I-N-G.
Yes.
What?
It's the Y. R-Y-A-N. No?
No, it's Rain. It's something weird, like Rain.
I'm just looking at The Office. Kate Flannery, 145.
Oh, it's just R-A-I-N-N.
Kevin.
He's not on here.
175.
Oh, fuck, my back.
Whew, Gilbert Gottfried looks like he's living a rough life.
Pauly Shore's on here.
You know who I want? I want the Crowley character from Supernatural.
Who's that dude? Lil Tyrio? I don't know who that is.
How mad do you think Tommy Lauren would be if I
Troy-
gave her $80 to say I love Obama.
Do it.
Troy Aikman, 600.
Damn.
You got Ric Flair on here, 500.
Ooh.
Man, TJ, there's this guy that played
Huey Herman.
from Supernatural. You watched it. It's the guy that played the guy with the white suit that took over. It was what is his name? He was like Prince of Hell
Damn.
in a white
You
suit.
could get Flavor
Asmodeus.
Flav.
Flavor Flav's on there?
Yes.
Yeah, he is.
250
Stormy
bucks.
Daniels is on here.
Asmodeus, that's what it was called.
Tommy
He
Lahren
is
does
here.
it for $80. Sorry.
Yes, and my favorite part about Shooter McGavin is that it's as Shooter McGavin, not his actor name. Tom Arnold? Tony freaking Hawk?
Bruce Butler, the UFC announcer, the ring announcer.
That's cool. How much does he want?
Ready to rumble.
$2.99.
Oh, that sounds about right. Oh, Chum Lee's on here, and so is Rick from Pawn Stars. Ice-T. Oh, the dude from Man vs. Food.
Brad Keselowski.
Jose Canseco. He looks like is he a wrestler now? Dude, you have to look, where's the profile
Holy
picture?
shit.
No.
Corey Feldman. $102.
I'm Chris Hansen from Dateline NBC.
Did you just travel 14 hours to meet with this underage girl? No?
Well,
No, I just want a pizza.
I'm gonna drop this link in the chat.
Why
I
are
just need
those
you to
rubber
look at this
straps
freaking
and lube in your
picture.
car?
Yeah, he's a wrestler now.
That's Jose Canseco as a wrestler.
What's it in?
It's in the Discord chat.
Hmm.
You could lose hours on here just looking at the people you could get to say things to you. Billy Baldwin looks like a shitty version of Alec Baldwin.
He is.
Well, I mean, yeah, but I didn't realize it would look exactly the same.
Dog the
Yeah,
Bounty
they
Hunter.
do. Oh wow.
You can get the I can't think of his name now. The White Walker, the Night King for $100. Vladimir Furtick.
Get him to say
Nobody
this
would
is not how I wanted
recognize
to
his
end.
voice.
Yeah, he never spoke, right? Did he?
What if that's all he did? He just sent you back a thing staring at you.
Staring at you.
With like a sign in his hand.
He points his little icicle at your dragon, kills it.
Yeah.
Are you referring to his penis when you say that?
No.
Oh, okay. I think he says he'll stab my dragon with his little icicle.
Terra, the safety beetle.
Ray Lewis is on here.
Dick Van Dyke.
Yeah.
James Vanderbeek.
Gavin Thomas, that kid that does the can't say the words about the dream. Do you ever think that get that kid to say some shit to you? Chuck
was
Liddell?
paid.
Did you already say that?
Can I get
That's-
Chunk to do the truffle shuffle?
There are some people on here they do like $3 and they look just like normal people.
YouTube stars, man.
They look like dumb.
Sean
Ice-T's on here?
Waynes wants $1,000.
Fucking
Who?
Ice-T is only $3.50. You can even
Who
be
wants
like,
$1,000?
yo, bitches,
Sean
listen to
Waynes.
listen to the podcast, motherfucker.
Snoop Dogg,
Like
$7.50.
$3.50?
No.
No.
Oh.
Jake the Snake living in Rehab Roberts.
Damn.
Manny Pacquiao wants $1,000.
What?
Yeah, man.
Oh, you can have Ned Luke, the Tommy
Jesus
Vassetti from
Christ.
GTA 5.
Billy Baldwin does look like
Caitlyn Jenner, $2,500.
that's
Wow.
Has
No.
anyone paid that? Are there any people have paid that? There's 4 videos that have been made.
That's
Sorry,
so
6.
dumb.
Those are just the latest.
So dumb.
She's got 7 reviews, 4.9 stars.
Of course. She would probably be president too if she would go for
What's
it.
up, Texas?
free.
Jesus, $5. Who has that kind of burn?
I thought Tommy Vercetti from Vice City was Ray Liotta.
No, not Vassetti. I'm sorry. The guy from GTA 5, the not Trevor.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got the names mixed up.
How does Ernie Hudson, the black dude
Ghostbuster.
from
Ghostbuster?
Ghostbusters, want more than Colin Mockery, the guy from Whose Line Is It Anyway?
Question. Get one from Lil Bow Wow.
Bow wow wow, yippee yo, yippee yeah. WWE Superstar, $15.
We're gonna do that with Mark Meek. We got to.
Right?
I'm Commander Shepard, and this is my favorite podcast on the Citadel. I should go. I've started putting Pascal's song at the end of the podcast now.
Oh,
What? What?
What?
God damn it! I need to finish that.
Oh, there's like 5 of them, man.
And then
Oh
when you
my
finish
God.
it, post it to NPR and become famous.
While sitting on a desk.
And
Yeah.
then go to cameo.com and tell people you'll sing them
For
songs.
$10, you can make a bank.
Oh, the dude from Grandma's Boys on here, $50.
Adios, turd nuggets.
They do have a lot of oh wait, they can Lord of the Rings. Who is from Lord of the Rings?
I saw Dominic Monaghan on there.
Yeah, that's the only one that is. The other ones were like from Hobbit. Models, musicians, Netflix. Ugh. Star Wars? What?
So, Rafe, this is what we're looking into.
Hello, Wesley. The Alliance forwarded your request. Here it is.
You can get the
I'm
actor for
Commander
Jar Jar
Shepard,
Binks.
and this is my favorite ringtone on the Citadel.
Misa, I love your podcast.
There's some.
Hi, Jackson. This is Mark Meir, the
Holy
voice of
moly.
Commander Shepard, wishing you a very happy 36th birthday. The Alliance needs someone with your skills. Report to the Normandy as soon as possible.
This
I
guy's
should go.
eyeball. I should go. Okay, are we gonna get this shit show started?
I mean, we can. I'm sorry I brought this up.
No, I didn't mean it like that. Where's he going?
he
Just
quit.
up and leave. He's like, fuck you guys. You're not doing anything.
He quit. He's like, I'm out of here.
I'm out.
I'm fucking out. You're fucking in.
A boot.
Ron Jer. He's under actors.
Ron Jeremy.
Yeah. Oh shit, Tone Loc?
Let's do it.
Exhibit? Does he still rap?
Yes.
Oh shit, Jonathan breaks. Number 2.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. X Factor or whatever. No, it's not called X Factor. He
Star
has
Trek.
no, it's Star Trek too, but he also had this weird like ghost show.
Yeah, he did. Ripley's
yeah,
Believe
yeah,
It or
yeah.
Not.
That
This
Was
is
he on
Jonathan
Ripley's?
Frakes.
number 1. Make it so. All right. So I guess we need to.
It's William Shatner on there.
Oh my God, he'd be like $800.
Yeah, he wasn't at the
Shatner
top of the
values
list.
himself quite high.
You have to.
True. Alrighty, well, give me a countdown. I feel like this is gonna be a very lazy podcast from me, guys.
That might be a lazy podcast from all of us. There wasn't a whole lot of news. Anyway,
Might be
5,
the best.
4, 3.
Hello, and welcome to episode 46 of the Side Quest Gaming Podcast, a weekly podcast where 4 longtime friends get together and shoot the shit about video games, TV shows, movies, news, current events, NASCAR, the website cameo.com, Pornhub.
NASCAR.
No,
No
really.
NASCAR.
No NASCAR.
No,
bro.
I've brought the NASCAR.
He did
Oh, you
bring
did
the NASCAR.
You did bring the NASCAR.
I did bring the NASCAR.
Spoiler alert.
Anyway, guys, my name
Later.
is
They go
Wes.
left.
My name is Wes. I am one of your hosts, and as always, I am joined by my 3 wonderful and lovable co-hosts. Up above me, we have the resident German.
How's it going?
We have Zach
Yo.
and the formidable TJ.
What up?
What's
How come
going
you
on?
didn't say Pascal's name? You just called him the resident German. Like all
Yeah.
he is German.
Didn't I say Pascal?
No, you just said our resident German.
You did say our resident German.
I know I said that, but I didn't say Pascal after that.
I'm
don't-
like super offended.
I think
Maybe you said Pascal. I don't know.
No, I'm like, it's over now. Like, there's no saying from there.
Restart. No, I'm
No,
sorry.
I mean,
no.
you know, I see where I stand here.
somebody clip that.
It's like the resident German. And also,
That
Great.
guy. Through the
Yeah.
back of the bus, Pascal.
yeah.
Can't
It's
say
just the
that
resident
on
German.
Twitch.
What's his name? I don't know.
That guy.
That guy.
That guy who
yeah.
stayed up till 5:30 in the morning playing Paladins.
Actually, probably 6 because I at 5:30 I turned the Xbox off. I'm
Yeah.
off. I was off 2 days.
It was probably because it was like 7 or something
It
when
was
I got that.
6:53 or so when you posted. What are you doing on? Posted on my Instagram.
Right?
I figured,
Okay.
you know, I'm off. Let's just, you know, sleep.
I'm up there just adding people to Instagram naked, waiting for the shower to warm up. Just immediately hit back.
Mm.
I'll have you guys know I'll be running to the restroom because that whole setup time I just drank 40 ounces of water.
Damn.
Got up and left a second ago.
Oh, that was a loosen the belt from sitting forward.
You need like a little like toilet next to.
That's why I got my
Mhm.
sweatpants on right now, pulled up over
There's
my
a fucking
belly.
hole over in the floor back there. I could probably pee in that because water comes up and goes down in that
To
thing.
drain.
Yeah, see? You need to install a urinal down there is what you need.
Oh, man, that's the plan is to put a bathroom down here.
have a
In the
bathroom
house
down
I
there?
lived in for a
think of
while,
that.
we had a urinal in one of the bathrooms, and there
Yeah,
was
it's
one
the
time
best
I was
thing.
cleaning that thing out with one of those the toilet brushes where
Brushes?
you click on the top of it though, and then you can disregard
Oh,
get rid of it in the trash can, and I shoved it down in there to clean out the hole, and then it got stuck, and I pulled it out, and it was just a stick. So then,
Whoop.
my roommate comes in. I'm like, "Hey, dude, I'm not sticking my hand in there because that's too gross for me, and my hands don't fit in these gloves." And he's got little dainty hands, so he just shoves this rubber glove on and just slams his hand right down this urinal hole and rips it out. Good old days,
Life goals.
right? Shoving hands down urinal holes,
Hell yeah. Seems like a amazing opportunity.
right?
Yeah.
I did almost
Mhm.
need a new job. So. All right. So I guess we've got a little bit of news to. I'll get to that later. Guess we got a little bit of news to cover tonight. But before we do that, it's time to play the world's longest game of catch up. Starting with who was absent last week.
I don't know, not me.
That guy. I don't even know who that guy is. He doesn't have a name.
He's just German.
Pascal, what you been up to the last 2 weeks, man?
Well, a lot of work, a lot of changes in my company, which I don't need to go into. But a lot of little things.
Like what?
I'm not just like some layoffs and stuff, but I'm not affected at all. So everything is fine with me. But just was so stressful because it's a lot like what's going on, going to happen, blah blah blah, and had a cleaning down on my teeth that kind of hurt like a bitch. Um, so
I feel like you've been having lots of things done to your teeth lately.
yeah, I'm doing like a complete catch up of the things where I was a little less on
Discovered
money.
dental insurance.
No, I think like once the life changing events happened in my life, I didn't like have the money. I didn't want to add to my debt with like dental stuff, so I just kind of like brushing teeth, but never really doing anything besides that because I don't want to pay that much money. And now I'm just kind of like catching up and fixing a lot of the issues that came up throughout the years, which sucks. But
That makes me
whatever.
sad.
It's fine. I
Take
mean,
care of yourself.
I know, but it's like when you think about it, like I remember I had like a car crash happening, and it was like, I was $70 in the red, didn't even know if I could make it to work and stuff. Where my boss had to loan me money for 2 days. Like I remember you had to pick me up from like the interstate. It was crazy. Yeah. So, but yeah, now I think things are a lot better. So I'm taking care of a lot of the things that I guess missed or couldn't afford at that time, really. But yeah, let's go to gaming stuff. I did play some games. I played the Bleeding Edge beta and upcoming Ninja Theory. The same people who did Hellblade. It feels like it was designed to be a MOBA and then they scratched it. So the arenas are like looking very MOBA-like, so they feel very big and uninspired at times, actually. But it's an upcoming arena melee like slasher, I guess.
Where you just
wasn't
game
good.
Is
multiplayer.
that where they get the blood on the blade?
Yeah, it's well, you have there's like 4 damage dealers. You have 3 tanks, 2 or 3 healers, or 4. I don't know. You have healer, tank, and damage.
Oh.
And so you have like all these like different stuff, which when you stick together as a team, it's fun. I had always 3 people. It's 4 versus 4, so we had 1 random, but it feels and looks really cheap. It's gonna be a $30 title, and everybody's like, "Oh, it's only $30." I think $30 is too much for it. It just feels shallow to me. It's not bad. I mean, I had my fun, but it's like it's gonna be included with Game Pass. So everybody who has Game Pass, the Microsoft Studio, PC and Xbox gaming subscription is gonna be there. So you're not going to lose anything, and I think that's the only thing that will save this game. Same as Sea of Thieves, it's going to launch crazy and kind of boring, and then it's going to continue to improve over the years.
These characters look goofy, man.
Yeah, they're kind of actually they have cool biographies and stuff, but they look uninspired. Like it just looks like some random like let's put some Borderlands mixed with Overwatch and just create something really weird, mechanical, cyborg looking character. They all have weird abilities. There's this one mode that is literally like capture, like domination, and then the other one is power cells, where there's all these cells randomly spawned. You slash them, and then you have to bring them to a capture point, and the other team can intercept you and get all the cells, and whoever has 50 at the beginning wins. But it's boring. I played all 3 days just to give it a fair review, and I was bored out of my mind and was thankful that it was over. It was open on the weekend for Game Pass users and Xbox insiders, and it was not fun. PC players it was crossplay. You couldn't even turn it off, so we did play against some PC players who would spam the whole time easy, and they were just doing movement glitches that you can't do with the controller, so that was frustrating. I don't know. It's like, attack canceling and stuff that you can't do as quick with the controller, so you could, and the way they're typing, you can't type within the game. You have to wait to open the text box, so you knew it was a PC player you're playing against. I don't know. I feel like it's like a 6 out of 10. Like if you do the 10 is amazing, it's like 6. It's okay. It's not great, and I'm pretty sure it will be forgotten pretty quick. The content-wise, they're not going to add a lot more from what I researched. So maybe 2 more maps, I guess, but that doesn't change it. The maps just feel empty, and I don't know. The maps look like You guys played ever Mirror's Edge, where you play
Yeah.
in this white and
Yeah.
red contrast? That's kind of how it feels while being colorful, if that makes any sense. It's like more colorful, but it's not. It's all like, I call it like
Land.
bland. Yes, perfect. It looks like, because the maps are so big for only 4v4, it looked like it's supposed to be a MOBA at some point before the acquisition of Microsoft, and I felt like they just, are chill and like, oh, let's just push it out. I mean,
Since
it's
it's on Game Pass, I'm probably gonna check it out.
yeah. I mean, you won't risk anything with that. I mean, I'm pretty sure some people have fun with it. I don't. But yeah, it was my little quick review. Because I'm pretty sure not a lot of people checked it out, or the game went off the radar. And then I played a game that I thought we'll never enjoy. Similar game to Overwatch called Paladins. And I'm kicking myself in the ass for not playing it earlier.
Really?
It is really fun. Now I play with 2 people. It's I think 5v5, if I'm not wrong,
I think
mistaken.
that's right.
And with the other 2 people I played with, they're like high experience players. Like, they played the game a little ton. So I kind of have like the noob route, where they teach me and tell me like, hey, this is a good character to start with, and tell me what to do, kind of. But it's fun. I mean, we had frustrating moments, sure, when our team just straight up didn't fill their roles. It's the same as Overwatch. You have tank, frontline, healer, damage, flanker. Which they're super powerful but super squishy as well. I just played a
Like him and
damage.
show me ours.
It is
Don't
the
shoot
one.
me, your arse.
The one thing I like, though, is that it's very team based. So once you lock in your character, it's gonna be the entire match. You have to play the character. You can change your loadout.
Is there a draft mode or something like that where you get to see who the other team's picking, or is it totally blind?
It's no, you only see it when you load in, and I don't know if there's a draft mode. I haven't checked it, but I know
Yeah.
that, for example, in ranked, you have like the beginning of before you even select characters. Each person, like, they ban a character. Like, you can ban characters. So what they told me is like all these characters that are deemed to be like easy or noob overpowered characters in some experienced players' eyes, they always get banned quick.
Yeah.
So to balance it out. So far, I have not really seen anything that I think is overpowered. Yeah, there's one character that has a lot of splash damage, but he's also dead within like 3 or 4 shots. So I do like it, though. The controversy about this game was that it's like a clone of Overwatch, when in reality it was in development years before Overwatch was even a thing. So if anything, you could say that Overwatch copied it from them, but that's a whole debate for another thing. But the games are very different. When you start the game, I know it's more interesting probably for Zach, but when you start the game, you have a character, you have different cards. You can have a loadout of 5 cards that boost healing and stuff. You can change these loadouts. The cards are already unlocked, so there's not going to be pay to win or anything. Everybody's the same cards. But you can kind of like build your character the way you want it for each situation, right? But you also have
Wars?
no,
Oh.
no, not no. But
That's
it's
where EA got that idea.
well, yeah. But with Star Wars, you have to unlock them and upgrade them. Here are you all have them already. You have everything at the max, basically. And the one cool thing about this whole game, though, is that you have these abilities that are MOBA-like. Like, when you play a MOBA like League of Legends or Smite or whatnot, you can purchase like, lifesteal, or you can purchase boots to run faster. You can do that here in a simplified version too. Like, for each time you play an objective or kill somebody, you get like little in-game coins during the match. And when you die, you can shop and you can buy yourself like, hey, I need more shield strength. Buy that. And so it's pretty cool. It's very team focused. It has similar modes to Overwatch. I never played Team Deathmatch, but it has a payload mode and an onslaught mode, which is capture the objective. And I like it. Like I said, it's competitive playing, I guess. So, it's always going to be like frustrating moments and a team that plays really well together, but I enjoyed it. We had one instance where I thought I was hacked and everybody got him kicked instantly. So, because we were killed like right in the spawn, like where you get heals, like I was killed. And so I don't know if it was auto-detected or if it was automatic. But yeah, I just wanted to go a little in depth because I know there's a lot of confusion between like Overwatch and Paladins. I think they are very different but yet similar. And I feel like you have nothing to lose because it's free to play. And the cool thing is, the deemed overpowered characters are all free. You all have them if you play the game, start the game. You already have them. So
That is
I'm
nice. That is a
yeah.
MOBA that you don't have to buy characters in.
Yeah, you can with in-game money. You can buy them all at once, but it's like you don't need to. You don't need to. You can just play the normal. You have a variety. I think there's 5 or 6 damage dealers, 4 or 5 tanks you can pick from. So there's a lot of variety that you have already unlocked. And yeah, I mean, they have a battle pass as well, ranked. They have a lot of stuff where you can get free shit. So I think it's cool. I mean, it's like a sleeper hit for me. I'm like, man, I should have believed the hype when it was on the mixer and stuff. Yeah, but no, that was pretty much it. I know it was a little bit more crazy catch up, but those were like the things that I kind of like, talk in depth a little bit about with my experience, because those are like the games that I know all of you didn't play yet.
I don't think I've ever played a MOBA.
Yeah.
I played it like for 42 hours the other day while I was asleep. Call me out on not playing it. You don't know me.
What do you do in a MOBA?
Try to blow
Can
up
you
the
explain
enemy's
what
base.
MOBA means to other listeners
So
that
It's
don't know?
mobile battle arena, right? Or is it multi battle arena, something like that?
Multiplayer online battle arena or
There
some
you
shit
go.
like that.
Yeah. There's like minions and
basically each team has a base. There's minions that spawn that go down lanes and help you blow up the enemy base, and you want to blow up the enemy base.
Gotcha.
Depending on the MOBA, there's that's a lot of noises that my computer just made. I don't know. It's hard to explain. You just kind of have to play it. It's usually top down, although except for Smite, and Smite's really the big one.
I played Smite.
Heroes of Storm, wasn't that also like down?
What's that?
Tops down, bottom up.
Heroes of the Storm or
Yes.
something? Wasn't that also like first person or something?
No, Heroes of the Storm is just like League.
Okay.
I don't
Same
understand the
year as League.
appeal. I don't know.
It's because I think it's super competitive, and because I feel like when I look at the MOBAs itself, I'm not a fan of a MOBA. That's why I like Paladins, because it's more like a shooter with MOBA elements, like the buying. That's literally the only thing, I guess, but it's the appeal that you can, it's like a long match, it's super competitive, and you can buy within the match itself stuff.
I think it's because it's highly competitive and it gives you the opportunity to outplay people more than you get in other games. Like, you might play PUBG and you'll be able to outplay someone, but that's just because you came around a corner when they weren't expecting and shot them. But in the end, you're always just shooting them. In a MOBA, your character has special abilities and you can be flashier because you can do cooler shit based on the kit for your champion. But then you can also play 100 different champions and each one plays significantly differently. So it's almost you fall in love with how a character plays because that's your personality, if that makes sense.
Gotcha.
But yeah, that's pretty
I played
much
some Heroes. I think I enjoyed it a little bit.
It just takes a really long time to get decent at. They have huge learning curves, incredibly huge learning curves.
Yeah. A lot. Because I'd get lost every once in a while. Like, where you at? We're over here. All right, I'm still riding around over here.
Yep.
I did finish Zombie Army 4, which is probably another amazing game. I loved it. I played all the other titles from them. It's not like
We
a normal
talked about
zombie
that
game.
last week.
So I finished it again, did horde mode with it. It just never stops being fun. It's really well done game. But yeah, I mean, I did play some here and there games, just the regular. I didn't play Call of Duty at all. I think I played today like 1 match or 2 matches on Rust, and I was like, this map is the worst. It's even worse than Shipment because everybody camps in the middle.
You just beat the whole Zombie Army 4 game, and you tell us anything about it.
Oh, I mean, if you're interested,
Yeah.
I just try to keep it a little shorter. But on the other hand, we also light on news. So the Zombie Army is from the same developers who do Sniper series, the Sniper Elite series. And it's like it started off as a goofy like expansion like a few years ago, and they actually got so much fans from it they had so much fun with it that they actually developed the standalone games
Were you
for
sniping zombies?
You're sniping zombies, mowing them down with Thompsons, you have handguns, you have cool abilities, and it's really fun. Like when you do the veteran levels, like the difficulty, you actually have wind and you have bullet drop, everything affects it. And
That's cool.
there's like you basically try to kill Hitler's army because Hitler's evil and came back to life as a necromancer and has all these zombie soldiers. And
is it just kind of crazy gameplay fun and it's over? Or is there like a big story or?
No, the story. There's actually a story too. Like, and they made it almost like not Dawn of the Dead. Was it Left 4 Dead style? Like you have chapters. And there's a lot of story. Like it took me and a friend like 3 days of constant playing to get through it. Now we also don't play on the easiest difficulties, and we explore every little inch and do all the collectibles and stuff. But you have like perks you can find. You have like little zombie hands that you have to shoot, for example, and they all do fun stuff. There's one zombie hand that is in a bar hidden, and it does like a little bartender thing and flips people off and stuff. It's really cool. It's like the Addams Family hand almost.
That's cool.
They have a lot of cool Easter eggs. There's a Stranger Things Easter egg. There where you have to open a safe, and it's like totally like Stranger Things. And there's so many the developers had a lot of fun making this game, and you can see that with all the Easter eggs in the game. It's amazing. Like I don't know, I kicked a zombie off a bridge, and all of a sudden there's an undead shark jumping out of the water in Venice, like a giant great white shark jumping out of the water and snatching the zombie.
Did you scream for Sparta when you kicked him off?
No.
Willie!
And it's funny too because the characters, when you play with people, the characters in your party, they actually talk to each other throughout and they interact with each other based on what you're doing. It's really cool. They have like elite version of zombies, like one with a big chain gun and suicide zombies, and it's really cool. Like I mean, I enjoyed it. It's not full price, but they have a lot of content. And the Horde mode too, it's like 12 waves, tons of unlockables. But in the Horde mode, you can progress or take the escape road, like after a certain level in the Horde. So you either can continue to get more rewards and more experience to unlock more shit and do challenges, or you just take the route out and say, okay, I'm done, and collect all my gear now that I got. So I think it's like $30 or 35 or something, but it's well worth it for the amount of content you get, single player and multiplayer wise. And they have weekly events. They're gonna keep on adding stuff.
That's cool.
So yeah, I think it's a sleeper hit for me as well. Like I knew it's gonna be awesome, but I didn't think I'll enjoy it.
What are some of the weekly events?
Or just like right now. New? Well, right now it's like you can get like an emote, a special emote, limited emote, and like a weapon skin, and you have to play a chapter on a difficulty that you click on the weekly event and it pulls you in. And right now there's you can only use a shotgun. You have infinite ammo with a shotgun though, and you have to hit a certain score. And there's like different like penalties. Like you have one of them was like you can only use zombies only die through headshots. And sometimes, which is cool, I don't know if you guys ever play Sniper, but if you get a cool headshot, it stops the game for everybody. And so you're not going to get attacked, but it pulls this cool like kill cam out where you see the bullet, how it travels and goes like to testicles, and you see it splash everywhere or through the brain, and how it cracks the skull. Like it's really fun.
How often does that happen? Does it happen enough to really break up the game? Like
No, it happens like in the beginning, I think once or twice, and then maybe if you have a really good shot, it does it, but it doesn't really happen that much. And some of them are only quick ones that you only use, and you can turn that up. But it's not like every time. It's just it's like I think 3 times during a game or a chapter. There's safe houses you go. So the chapter takes like 20-25 minutes, one part of the chapter. So yeah, 3 or 4 times, maximum 4. Usually I've seen it like everything from 1 to 3 times, I would say, during a 25-minute period. So nothing like crazy. The boss fight was amazing. There was a giant boss fight in the end. I'm not going to spoil it for anybody, but it was like, man, finally somebody puts that in a shooter where you have this crazy boss fight going on, and yeah, Hitler also made an appearance in the game, which was funny. So they totally go with this whole thing. That was actually the first game where you could, not zombie, but the developers of the Sniper Elite, that was the first time you could actually kill Hitler in a shooter like that's very graphic, like, you know, have a bullet through Hitler's skull in the normal game, not the zombie version.
Yeah.
But it was actually like a lot of people enjoyed that stuff. So I enjoyed it. I like to kill Hitler, so fun.
Said no
There
German
you go.
ever. No.
It's just
Whatever.
this one.
Yeah.
No.
Trying to fool us
but-
with your propaganda. You know better. All right.
yeah.
What else you got?
That was me. Not much. I watched a lot of Office as per usual. Did I talk about? I talked about the Doctor Sleep, right? Before I went, yeah. Still amazing. Still hold by it. I watched it again. Amazing movie. Especially when you watch Shining. Watch Shining. Whoever has not watched Shining, watch fucking Shining. Jesus.
If Shy's here, but he hasn't watched Shining.
The Shining is so necessary for Doctor
For
Sleep.
someone who talks about how much, oh, I'm gonna go watch a movie before I go to bed tonight, that dude hasn't watched any movies.
Calling you out, Shy.
But yeah, that's pretty much it. Because everything else, I really have to think about right now because nothing's play level Diablo. It's like a old game. Not really like went crazy there. Just did some Rift. Yeah. Well, I think I just have to pass it on to somebody because that's kind of boring. But it's been like my last gaming days besides my work craziness. So I'll pass it off to Zach.
Okay. I have been playing League of Legends again. I've been getting back into that. I've been playing BattleTech on Steam. It's like XCOM, turn-based, tactical, except you have giant robots and they're highly customizable. You can swap out parts, add different
Is that
weapons.
the game with Armored Core style game? What you always play?
Similar to it. I mean, it's not exactly Armored Core, but yeah. And this one is,
I think
top
you played
down.
it before. No, it's not. Oh, you didn't. Top
No,
down.
this one's top down. It plays out just like XCOM.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, when did this come out?
Yeah, what is it called again?
A year and a half ago. It's called BattleTech.
Okay.
Why did I feel like that you've been waiting to play this game?
Because you
excited.
said something about it, I think like a year
Yeah.
ago.
Yes, I said something about it a long time ago, and I was really pumped for it. I tried streaming it back when I was streaming on Mixer, but the game didn't play very well. It wasn't very optimized when it first came out. So even just playing solo through single player, if there was an explosion, the whole game would lag for like 30
Oh.
seconds until the explosion and all the parts from the physics had settled down. And that was just ungodly to sit through. So I uninstalled it and I've been waiting and I started playing it again and it's a blast. Although I did
Nice.
rage quit last night because it made me mad. But
did you lose good robots, sir?
man, it's just so I had an ambush mission where there's a convoy that has to get from one part of the map to the other, and if they make it there, you lose the mission. And I had done a previous one. Razor's Edge managed to win, and I thought, oh well, next time I have a convoy mission, I'll take a light mech so I can sprint this light mech over there and smash all the vehicles, because that should be easy. Because a light mech is 30 tons and a tank's like what, 6 tons tops.
Yeah.
Shouldn't be a problem. So I have my other 3 mechs engage the 3 mechs that are acting as the escort for this convoy and send my light mech over to the other side to stop him. And he gets over there and just gets obliterated, just shot and shot and shot. I go and I use a full strike of all my weapons, don't kill a tank. Then I run up to it and I stomp on it, doesn't kill the same tank. So then I use a jump jet. So I jump up in the air and land down on top of it, blows up the tank, also blows up my mech's fucking leg. So my mech just falls over backwards. And then the 3 other vehicles that I'm supposed to be stopping from transporting supplies, mind you, proceed to just annihilate this mech while it's laying on the ground and blow up its head and kill my pilot. And I'm just like, nope.
They were
all that for.
thirsty.
Yeah, they wanted it. They wanted it hard. So I rage quit because I was mad, and then I went to bed.
Sounds like a good experience.
Right? So I've been playing that. I streamed a little bit of Doom today because that game is a blast. I'm playing on Nightmare difficulty, the second hardest one. and things just one shot you.
I don't. Yeah, I was gonna say I don't know how it gets any harder. That one
That's
thing
what she
fucking
said.
shot you.
Probably
I-
only you have to kill.
I think the next one is, I think what makes the next one hard is if you die, you start over at the beginning.
Ooh.
Okay.
Fuck
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, but it looks so good too. I
It's
was watching
great,
on
yeah.
my
And
phone
it's so
and they
smooth.
shot this fucking ball at him and I literally ducked my phone like I thought it was
Uh-huh.
gonna hit me.
You
Like,
get
it's
into it
pretty
so
awesome.
much, and with the
Yeah.
headphones on and the metal music comes rising up as all the demons are coming out for you to kill, you just get into the game. I'm sitting here dodging left and right. It's awesome. I'm gonna play all the way through that again. It's been a while.
We need to play Unreal Tournament. That's what we talked
Dude,
about.
I will reinstall Unreal Tournament 99. I know for a fact that there are still low grav Instagib servers out there.
I have that, and I have was it 2003, 2004? There was
And
another one.
also on the Epic Store, Unreal Tournament 4 or 5 or whatever the new one is that's been in development forever is free to play.
Nice.
Hmm.
I want to try. I really enjoyed Unreal Tournament. We talked about it on stream a little bit.
Yeah. No,
It's my-
UT99, that was my life forever.
good
I
game.
I made maps and shit in that game.
I remember Unreal was big around the time I was big into like Jedi Knight, Jedi Outcast, and all.
Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah. Those were like the Halos and Counter Strikes. Like it was even higher, more than Counter Strike.
Speaking of Halo, I saw that the Master Chief Collection on PC got a 9.5 from IGN.
Yeah,
I only played the multiplayer and I only played 3 matches of it.
it's outdated.
It's
Gameplay.
outdated. You can
That's what I
tell
was-
it's old. It feels old, but it's still Halo. So for single player, I think the story
Yeah.
and the gameplay in single player deserves that. It's a great series.
For co-op,
you know?
for co-op stuff too. Like they have all these like little challenges with
Yeah.
like we have handicaps and stuff to make it really fun. So
Yeah.
I think Halo is really great for the co-op single player experience, but multiplayer has never been really my thing.
My favorite
Yeah.
thing about Halo is when you shoot those little grunts in the head and they
Yeah.
explode and confetti comes out of them. They go,
Yeah.
yay!
Yeah, good things, good things.
So League, Doom, that, BattleTech. I don't think I've really been playing much else. I got burned out on PUBG, but we talked about that last week.
But fill us in because I didn't get to play. Did you play any of the team?
I have not played any team deathmatch,
Oh,
but I'm
okay.
excited to do it. I was watching a streamer play. I think I was watching Halifax play, and his biggest complaint, and I kind of agree just from watching, is there's a very, very long invulnerability timer because the spawns don't seem that great. It seems
So they
very
just make it spawn
worse than Call of Duty. So they give
Oh,
you
God.
spawn protection. You can be sitting next to a spawn and have a dude spawn right by you. I assume they'll work on that as time goes on, but it has to be a second and a half of spawn invulnerability. Now, you aren't allowed to shoot, I don't think. 5 seconds of protection. Let's just hit us with that bit of knowledge. I
That's
don't
a
think you
lot.
can. I don't think you can shoot, but you can aim down the sights with your gun and be ready to shoot right when it comes off, and that just it doesn't work in that game. You know, definitely not for 5 seconds.
You see, I don't want to go in front of Wes right now.
No, go
Keep your
ahead.
thought.
No, go
But
ahead.
with the spawn protection, I think Battlefield 3 had this down. When you play Team Deathmatch and you run a small map, you had spawn protection for like 1 or 2 seconds, but as soon as you moved, it was gone.
Yep.
As soon
You
as you
could
move this
Look
stick,
around all you
yep,
wanted.
yeah, as
But
soon
if
as you
you
make
move that
one
movement-
step or you do LD, like the aim, like you're done. Like you're
Yeah.
So yeah, that
Maybe
sucks.
they'll bring that in. You know, I mean, they clearly didn't test this very much. It was on the test server for 4 days and then came out. So I believe
They
that they
make
can
billions
do that
of
fix.
dollars. They made billions of dollars. I don't care if they're like, why can't they fix this turd?
Well,
like-
hey, I think because it's
They make
I think
so much money.
fixing
There's no
the turd
excuse.
to begin with is they've already pooped that turd, man. They can't suck it back in and fix it. So the only way it's
I-
getting
I
fixed
no
just
is
see
space
the
dock
money.
in there.
It's
blue
going to
hole.
be
Yeah.
a turd no matter what.
I just see the
Exactly.
money. For
And
me,
you
I just see
can't
the money
polish
and they don't fix it. And I'm like, really?
Yeah, but it'd be from the ground up. So the only thing that I could see they could do with the money to fix it is just take that money
Completely
and make
overhaul.
PUBG. No, make PUBG 2.
So,
They probably should.
like I said earlier, I played Call of Duty pretty much all day today. That was nice.
Yeah.
And the most ridiculous thing I saw was on the new map Rust. And
Hate it.
because we were talking about spawn protection, it's almost just like Shipment or whatever that one is.
Oh yeah.
The guy that got the play of the game he was sniping, and he was standing in one end of the map, looking down a long corridor, and two people appeared at the same time, and he killed them both. And then they appeared again, and he killed them. And then they appeared again, and they killed him. And they just spawned right there in front of him. Nobody else was there, and a person just kept spawning right in the same spot, and he just kept shooting them as they appeared. And that was play of the game. He killed like 5 people in a row like that.
And I don't know how they fix that.
I don't know how you
Because
fucking get it that bad in the first place.
Yeah, but I can see it from the standpoint of the algorithms that say if there's people within the proximity of these spawn points, don't
Right.
spawn them. So that means all the other spawn points were taken up. So what do? Add more spawn points for
Add
people
a
to just spawn
space in the
randomly?
back that's just for spawning that team, like Battlefield does and like Battlefront does, and that way you can't just stay back there, but they can't get to you either.
Yeah, I feel you.
You could still be camped, but at least you have a chance to like.
I just don't think it's
Right.
big enough for that though.
They would
Yeah,
have to
they'd have to drop
a little nook and
drop
cranny.
boxes
Like
in.
all it would have to be is like a corridor that goes off to the side in like a square fucking room that you run out of, and
I mean, that's what Overwatch has. You have your spawn rooms, and you come out, and there might be 3 exits from the spawn room, so you can come out from a different angle to stop people. But you're invulnerable in the core, but you can get shot just outside of it.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, that wouldn't be too bad.
It's better than
suppose.
watching people appear out of thin air and dying,
Yeah.
and guys getting play of the fucking game for that.
Agreed.
And I know they said they fixed that stuff, but man, I was on a big map the other day and I spawned right in front of a guy and he just murdered me.
Yeah.
I'm like, wow, this map's too big to be spawning me in front of an enemy.
I played on a couple of big maps today that I'd never seen before. They are some of them are way too big for the 10v, even the 10v10. One of them was crazy hectic action. The other one, I'd go forever without seeing it.
Yeah, they made a couple of maps that are in between the team deathmatch or maybe in between the 10v10 and in between the ground war, and those just don't work. But I have one thing that I really want to complain about because I got had by League of Legends yesterday.
Uh-oh.
So they were running this event. They do events for different holidays or whatever, and sometimes they just run events to announce new special skins that they're releasing. So this one was the Mecha event, and there were Mecha Kingdom skins that came out, and my 2 favorite characters in the game had Mecha skins. Super pumped about it. So I've been playing here and there enough, and I get to the end, and there's in the shop for you get these mecha tokens while you play. There was a Leona skin and chroma package for 300 tokens. I had 280, but then you get a stash while you play that basically doubles your tokens, and you can only get that if you unlock their battle pass. And I hadn't done that because I wasn't sure I wanted to, but I get to the end and I'm 20 tokens away from getting one of them. If I buy the battle pass, I can get both skins. So I'm like, okay, sure, I'll spend $15 or whatever. So I spend $15. I get the battle pass. I go in. I buy the skin, what I think was the skin actually for both of the characters, and it turns out it's just a color variation or the skin if you buy it.
Oh wow.
But what it says
So you bought DLC for DLC that you don't have.
Pretty much.
I bought DLC for DLC I don't have, and when you buy the pass, it's specifically non-refundable.
That's
So, right, I'm a little mad about it. It's not going to stop me from playing the game, even though I guess it should. But
pretty shitty business tactic.
It's a pretty shitty business tactic, and maybe I'm just the dumb one for not understanding. But it said like Leona Chroma and in parentheses
Dude, no,
it said,
kiss my ass if you think you're the only person in this world that has fucking done that. They've made
they probably all did it.
They've made tons of money off of that.
That's how
Right.
they.
And then
that's
half
how
the
they
people
got
turn
them.
around and buy the shit so they can use it.
They're like,
Oh,
"Okay,
we already
I still
got this, I
some
might
left,
as
buy this
well."
The
one."
worst part about it is if I would have just taken those RP that I bought, I could have afforded both of the skins that I wanted.
Bastard.
But no. And it was the last day of the battle pass, so I didn't even get to do any of the cool unlocks for the battle pass either.
Yeah,
That's even worse.
Right? Right?
at Paladins they have the same thing. Like right now the battle pass is like they have cool rewards, but it's like 5 minutes at 5 days left. I'm like, yeah, I'm not getting this one
Well,
because
see, but I thought I had the cool rewards,
I know
man. I
that's
thought I was there.
and that is some sneaky shit.
Right.
Oh, I did something. I bought the battle pass bundle this time because I had all the coins, had some left over in COD, and I bought a enemy tracer pack. So now my
Dude,
M4
that thing was like
A1
40,000 coins.
I know. I
You didn't
spent
just
like
get
$9.
all those in the damn battle pass.
No. I have some left over from my coins that I saved, and then I spent $9 and got the anime pack because I have no pink fucking tracers on my blue M1, and it's amazing.
Okay.
I'm a
Okay.
troll.
$9 my ass.
I'm ready for the competition.
But I think that's all I have for me. You ready for the
Alright.
competition? I'm all warmed up.
I'm not warmed up at all.
I acted like I needed time to play, and then I got back in there, and it was just like riding a bicycle. I was just fucking up everybody left
don't.
and right. TJ, your mic's muted.
He's eating.
Yeah, but he was talking too.
Yeah, I was gonna say you guys can sub me out on regular, but
I don't know if we get subs, man. We gotta clarify these rules. I think our roster's our roster.
She's the M4.
I'm ready to do it though. I'm ready to do it.
Did you play any Overwatch this week?
I actually did not play any Overwatch.
Are you gonna try Paladins out?
No.
Oh, weird. It's free to play. I mean, it's nothing that you would lose.
Yeah, but I
Fine.
have to make room on my hard
Disk-based.
drive, and yeah, exactly. I'm pretty full, chalked up full because I installed Call of Duty, and that's 120 gig or whatever the hell it is.
Get an external. Don't you have an
No.
external?
No.
They're cheap, $50.
And they don't load fast enough for me.
Oh. But we could crossplay.
We could crossplay. You have that, but I just don't think I'm interested in Paladins. There's
Alright.
one third-person MOBA style game that I played, and
It's not third person.
It stole my heart.
It's first person.
It's a first person.
Yep.
But why wouldn't I just play Overwatch, dude?
Because it's not Overwatch.
But Overwatch is just like the better version of it.
No.
And I'm gonna link everyone a picture here real quick, and tell me this shit isn't just Overwatch. Here it is in the chat for everyone that's sorry if you're listening to the podcast.
That's Overwatch.
The guy on the left is from Paladins. The guy on the right is from Overwatch.
Yeah, but the game Paladins was in development years prior to Overwatch.
But Overwatch
Intel.
came out first?
Yeah, because the game was like a few months.
It could be a development, and then they go, shit, this isn't working. Copy that game.
I don't
Right?
think so, man.
Hey,
There's-
Fortnite
apparently
was in
there's a-
development a
there's
really
a-
long time too, and you don't see shit about what it was starting to be.
So there's just I looked up an article while you were talking about it because I just wanted to see. There's a Donkey video. Here's his evidence for why Paladins is just Overwatch. Objective takeover and payload maps with loot crate rewards, a bow shooting hero, jetpack/rocket shooting hero, a hero that shoots bouncing grenades and hooks enemies, a skull goth hero with a revolver who can single shot or unload the clip as alt fire, soldier hero with an assault rifle who can sprint faster than the other heroes, a hero that can turn into an ice block for defense, a dwarf hero that shoots a molten shotgun and sets up turrets, a knight hero who shoots a flamethrower and has a giant translucent blue shield for defense. Like, that's line for line what you got going on.
But if you really think about it, if it's such a really blatant thing, there would have had any like lawsuits been happening and nothing happened.
Blizzard doesn't need to do that shit. Now that
So-
Activision owns them, maybe.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, I feel like there's a lot of things. It's the same thing. Well, Battlefield has an M4A1 and it's also
But
has a
that's
helmet
real
and-
life. That's a totally different.
I don't know, man.
situation.
You can do that, and okay, then you do fantasy stuff. There's a dragon here.
Fucking
and there's a
Grand
different
Theft Auto
dragon
and
there.
Saints Row both have cars,
Freaking
bitches.
Skyrim has a Dragor, and in Game of Thrones they're called the White Walkers. I mean, there's so many things that you could apply that to.
Yeah, but
I mean
this is
that should not be the reason though why
line
you
versus.
should give the game a try. That's what I'm trying to say. Because
I just
the games are different, and everybody that plays Overwatch, these guys I play with, they play Overwatch religiously, and they say gameplay wise, it's night and day difference, especially because there's not the crazy Overwatch meta, and you have these different things with the loadouts, and you have the mobile elements that Overwatch doesn't have in that aspect.
But see, what I definitely don't want in my first-person shooter is MOBA elements. The reason I play Overwatch is because all I want is me with the exact same level of stats as the person across from me. All that changes is the character. I want to go in there and be on as level of a playing field as possible within character selection and just team fight. That's all I want. I don't want my team to slowly but surely eke out a gold advantage so my team gets to buy stuff and is better and it's less
We lost and we had the best stuff. I mean, it's
Oh, I
like
mean,
you
and
have
that can happen,
2%
but
faster moving speed. It's not like you can make more damage, or your
that
shields have like 20%
but
if
it's
you max
still
it out more.
20% more than the
Doesn't make
person
it.
who
I
doesn't.
mean,
What? If your shield has 1,000 life, that's an extra 200 hit points. That's a
and
person's health bar. That's a lot of damage when you're
20% is the
looking at
difference between a B and an F.
Yeah,
but it's more like you can counter. It's more like you can counter the enemy team when they have all this stuff on like attack or have all shields. You just use the attack bonus of 10% that goes through shields. I mean, it's like you counter it. It's like it makes it interesting in my eyes.
see, to me, that's just I don't know. It's bloat that doesn't need to be there. Because in Overwatch, if they have more attack, then you go to the tank with the bigger shield, and it's instant. You don't have to do it for a whole game. And if you happen to build wrong, then they just come back and smash you. You just swap it out. It's more strategic, I think.
Hey, I mean, it's free to play. That's all I say. So I mean, you don't lose anything.
Finish him.
I don't know, man. I've been around the block on all different sorts of MOBAs and first person and third person, and the only one that could pull me away from Overwatch at this point would be if Super Monday Night Combat got a following again and was playable. But that won't happen. So it's not gonna happen. I feel like I should have a tagline to say after that sort of thing.
Bag of
Well,
dicks.
I feel like you guys need to give each other a couple Kleenexes and hug it out.
I'm
I
still
wasn't
cool with passing.
fighting.
Yeah,
I mean, he is just like a different, like he said, like he likes his Overwatch style of gameplay like this, and I didn't like that as much, so I like this one now. So I guess
Yeah.
it's like we just have different ideas of what we like in shooters, and that's totally fine. I mean, Nugget likes Call of Duty a lot, and I like Battlefield a lot, for example. I mean, there's always different kind of people that different types, you know,
the fuck are we talking about?
different.
Is there another dude named Nugget somewhere?
I thought you like. I mean, you always get the new Call of Duty. I mean,
I get peer pressured into that shit. I went like 2
Oh.
Call of Duties without playing Call of Duty. So there's old maps that I've never even seen before.
Claim not to like it, but still get into it like a motherfucker.
What's it?
'Cause
That's
it's-
just because you're playing with everybody.
Yeah, it's everybody's there. If you all went and said, "Hey, we're gonna go play," put your hand in a bag of dicks, I go put my hand in a bag of dicks.
I'm not sure if I put my hand in a bag of dicks, man. Like that's like if all your friends jumped off a bridge, would you do it?
Yes,
Oh, I just
peer pressure.
are they drained of blood? Is it just fleshy? Is it kind of soggy? Like what's going on in this bag of dicks here?
What happens when you find a hard one? Oh boy. Why is this
Ugh.
shit still hard?
Right?
Yeah,
He's
dude, it's I don't know, man. I mean,
tied off with a
I
rubber
play
band.
it because I play with my friends. That's what makes the game. Dude, if you all went and played Battlefield, I'd be right there on Battlefield playing it as much as I could.
I actually need to try Battlefield now that I have the new processor.
I wouldn't recommend it at this point. I would just wait until at least 2 weeks from now.
What's in 2 weeks?
They basically revert all this damage they've done.
Oh.
They're idiots.
But are they adding anti-cheat?
That's what I'm trying to say. Nobody knows. It's fucking the dead silence. right now.
Gotcha.
They're just like the new update with all these tweaks that we're preparing right now, and we're gonna release next week is coming out. That's all we know. Same with Call of Duty. You know what's gonna happen like right now, but nobody knows what's gonna happen after the season 2, for example, yet. Right? It's the same with Battlefield. We don't know what's happening after Chapter 6. Like I don't know.
Chapter 7.
Well, I don't know. Maybe
I'm a
not.
goddamn
Maybe,
cleric.
I mean, it's frustrating.
I'm fucking lost now.
Oh.
I've been done. So I don't know who wants to play catch up now. It's gonna be a whole catch up podcast.
Yep.
Oh, I guess I'll
Gotcha.
go.
Yeah, you go.
Whole catch up podcast. There has been a lot of catch up. I want to start out with saying, if you guys get the chance, even if you're not car guys, I watched a movie, Ford versus Ferrari, and I liked it. It was a really good movie. It's like 2.5 to 2 hours and 45 minutes. And I think I sent it out to you guys. I gave it 9 nugs out of 10. And it's because normally when they tell a story, I'm not into it, but it's a learning about like things you would have never imagined, like Ford Jr., for instance, being a fucking real asshole. And just the way he ran his company. And as they're trying to compete with other people like Ferrari, who is winning all the races, and how they're trying to get Fords into it. But the story was really, really good. So it was, I didn't know if I was going to, I didn't know if I was going to like it or not, but it was a really good movie. So you guys should definitely check it out.
Definitely check it out. I'll have to put it on the list for renting.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. We watched some movies. Gameplay wise, nothing new. I'm sort of excited. We're going to, because I never really got into Elder Scrolls Online, so we're going to be playing a little bit of that Saturday. So
Are you going to be streaming it?
maybe.
Okay.
Well, it's
Roll
not
for
not
initiative.
like it's not like that. Wes and I tried to play that for like years with somebody, but hey, you know.
I played when you guys were on.
I'm just hard.
I think I'm the one that
Yeah.
quit that one.
Yeah, it's like most things. I get this, and you guys are hot and heavy into it. And I'm like, okay, I'll get it. And
I don't
then
want to hear
we
anything about
play
the
it again.
Porsche expansion pack.
The goddamn Porsche pack.
Speaking of which, you guys remember Forza Motorsport 4 with the Autoball expansion thingy?
The Autobahn?
Autoball, like it's like soccer but with cars.
Yes.
That was so much fun. Sorry, I don't hate to interrupt you, but that was so much
Forza
fun.
4 is the best one of them all.
Oh my god.
We had so much fun playing that damn game. And the Xbox One had to come out and ruin it all.
Wah, wah, wah. Phil Spencer, you're welcome.
Yeah, so I'm excited to play that. I'm
We're
thinking
gonna have
about
a good time.
Yeah, I'm thinking about pre-ordering the newer one that's coming out later on this year, Greymore.
What
And just because it comes with all the other expansion packs, if you pre-order.
or you do ESO Plus, and you get
What's that?
it's the subscription model, $15 a month. You get 15,000 in crowns for cosmetics and whatnot, and you have all access to extensions, DLCs because they have DLCs.
Yeah,
and
but if I keep it for a year, that's $150, or I just
right,
buy
but
it for $49.99 and get all.
But my thought process was like, if you don't enjoy it as much as you think, then you don't lose a lot, and you get the cosmetic stuff, you know, like the crowns, which I think is nice. I mean, I did it that way. But then I ended up getting the Elsewire, I think, because it just came out.
That's the one that just came out. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't. I have too many
Question.
hours in this game. I have like 1,000 hours on my account. I think almost. It's ridiculous.
I'll be starting out with 0 hours in the game.
I'm your
I have in my humble library Elder Scrolls Online Tamriel Unlimited.
That's the base game, yeah.
Okay. Hey, I have the base game.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how they're going to do it if I do the digital, if they're going to give digital codes, but maybe we'll just give it away or something. We'll do a giveaway.
Give it away now.
So that I played a little bit of PUBG. I know Blitz in the chat had talked about that they are releasing the team deathmatch tonight after maintenance, or it's already released today, but they have maintenance tonight. Which after that,
8v8.
I believe
Yes.
it's 8v8. Yes.
8v8.
Yeah. So, well, we'll see how it goes. I didn't get to play any of it on the test server, so I can't talk about it. But I was still enjoying PUBG. I think the new map, Karakin, has really helped my PUBG game because I'm getting kills now almost every match, most of the time.
And they stole it from you.
Yeah. Then they put it in there and locked it away to where I only get it like once every 500 hours to play it again. Played some more Tarkov. I fucking suck at that game. So any insider tips, please feel free to send them my way because I just run around and when I think I'm running through like this wooded area that nobody's going to be in, I just get mowed down.
Are you
Sometimes
playing
I'm
PMC or are you playing Raider?
PMC.
Yeah, dude. The PMC I think is really hard to start with because all the scavs will shoot you in AI see-through grass.
Oh, well that's probably explaining a lot then.
Yeah.
Because sometimes like I can't see this dude, but he is like on me like and some
Yeah, that's
some
the
of the
AI, man.
AI is really hardcore, dude. Like you poke look out a door and they're like right on you.
Yeah.
Just
The AI
peeking.
doesn't mess around. That's why I would just the other day I just did scav runs, man. I just kept going in as a scav. The scavs won't shoot you if you're a scav unless you shoot one of them. But even then if you get out of range, they'll unaggro off of you. So
Okay. Do you know
just
if they unaggro, do they re-aggro if you go back that direction?
I don't believe so.
Sorry, but Pascal over here in the chat calling his ex low key calling her.
I did not. I did nothing. I'm a saint and innocent
Hey,
person.
see,
Would
that's
never
how
badmouth
she gets
anyone.
sunlight on her, she gets pregnant.
God damn. Photosynthesis over there.
Oh god.
Goddamn asexual. She got that frog DNA.
Some mutated hemoglobin.
Yeah.
The fuck. Anyway, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt, but I couldn't hold it in any longer.
No, that's it. I think Tarkov, Pub. I think that's it. I mean, Call of Duty with you guys. Nothing new there. The new map. It's Call of Duty. So
TikTok.
that's all.
You played more TikTok than Call of Duty this week.
I did. I got
Still ain't made a
hours.
video.
You know, I looked at my hour meter. I'm up to like 2,000 hours.
Oh, you
on
can
TikTok.
check that?
No,
Oh.
that's a total lie. I lied about that too.
Hey, I have a question for you guys though, and this is little discussion about COD. So, is it just me, or why so happy that the Crash map came out, Shipment and Rust and all these old ass maps that we've played 100 times? Isn't that a sign of how bad the base multiplayer games maps are?
I mean,
When
it's
everybody-
well known. Like it's known across the internet. There's old Call of Duty developers that are coming out and saying, "Hey, your new map design's trash," and they're just trying to be different sake. It feels like with the new maps, and
Yeah.
not making them a traditional 3-lane setup because it's too predictable or something. But that's exactly what the community wants. Now, I think what I've heard is that the community complained about the maps being stale in the last Call of Duty and the one before because they were just 3-lane maps.
I feel like
And
the new ones are just so campy.
Too many
They-
nooks and crannies everywhere.
Yeah,
Well, that's what
like-
you have to do at that point because you don't have people that put on their big boy and big girl panties to play the game.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
when we play hardcore, when we all play together, we like pushing and we do the right things. But man, like if we only like two people, like I'm just like no, I'm not even bothering because they're gonna come here eventually.
I
because
played a
it's
free for all game earlier, and I put tracker on where I could see the bad guy's footsteps. And I kept following this one guy, and every time I'd see footsteps leading to this one room and taking a left, I knew exactly where he was going to be. I must have killed the same guy up on a box in a corner 14 times in that match. It's amazing. Every time I'd go in there, I'd just turn left and shoot him, and he was just sitting there like, fuck! How did he know? Because you live there, motherfucker!
Cheater, yeah. You got your goddamn camp out there.
And he was the kill cam, so... Anyway.
Nice. Yeah, no, that's about it. We watched a few movies. I know somebody put one of the movies in chat, Zombieland 2. I think I enjoyed it at the end. Not that it was over, but that's when it like finally serviced just some funny stuff that happened.
I don't know. I enjoyed the whole movie.
I mean, man, it's hard. Like, I enjoyed their comedy. Like, I laughed a lot throughout the whole thing, but I was just like so blown away at the amount of money they didn't want to spend on, I guess, the like graphics and stuff.
What do you mean?
Like when they were like cutting a zombie's head off, just looks so horrible. Like,
That part of it, though, I mean, that movie doesn't take itself
I think that's
seriously
part
at all,
of the
does
charm, though.
you
Like,
think that's what?
it's
I mean, you think that was purposeful then?
yes, 100%. I think that was
Okay.
purposeful. I think that's their that whole series is poking fun
Campy as
at
fuck.
campy zombie movies that have come before it. I
Gotcha.
think.
Okay. Well, I mean, looking at it that way, then I could say that I enjoyed it, but
It's like
I just
Shaun of
felt
the
like-
Dead's little brother.
Yeah,
yeah,
campy.
I enjoyed Shaun of the
But
Dead.
to each their own.
Yeah. No, I think I still gave it a above average rating, I believe. So I can't remember what I gave it. but-
7.
See, look at that, 7. But I didn't enjoy it.
You said
Yeah,
you did
7 is so
enjoy it.
good. I mean, so
Yeah. I mean, it
Well,
wasn't
I almost
horrible.
questioned you on it because you said it was okay and you gave it a 7. I'm like, is 7 good or did you not like it?
I mean, he
Yeah.
liked it more than other movies. It's
Yeah, because I tried to keep everything. Like when I try to keep out, like I'd like to put my own personal spin on it, but I also try to keep it to
Like
help other
unbiased.
people out. Yeah,
Yeah.
I try to make it unbiased. So I tell you my personal feelings, but I still rate it on how I feel like overall it would have done unbiasedly.
Is that something I can click on, Zach?
Yeah, it's a video.
I know.
You don't have to watch. Oh, nah, I wouldn't click on it
Okay,
while you're
so-
on stream. It's just worth it to watch later.
Okay.
So we watched a few movies, and that's about it. There wasn't much gaming time, so a lot of TikTok time. I'm gonna be a professional TikToker.
Yeah, I was
to
gonna say you can't have gaming time when you're sitting on the couch next to the person that's playing the games, watching fucking TikTok
I blame
all
our
night.
listeners. So
It's funny though, like when we
Fit-
play games and then Nugget is there. It's like we're like, oh, is Nugget gonna play? And then Gamer Chick is like,
No, he's always
No,
watching
he's watching
TikTok.
no. It's like, well, he's right next to you. Tell him to play. No, he's watching
Yeah,
TikTok.
he
And
sits
it's
over
like,
here
"I'm
and
watching
says,
TikTok."
"I'm here to play games with you guys. You guys just quit playing the games." They don't have a game called TikTok you can play with us yet, man.
oh man, me and Kevin Hart would be the best of it.
Oh my god, you got to start making TikTok videos.
Yeah, you do. The amount you watch, you must be pro now.
I want to see
I'm
that.
ready.
I
I
want
don't
to see
even
that
know
bag
how
of hot
hard-
dogs bounce off your face in slow motion. Oh,
Well-
you know what we got to do? We got to lay you down. You seen the marbles and the blueberries and shit? We got to lay
Put
you
the
down on the
camera up.
ground with the camera facing up and drop those hot dogs straight down on your fucking nostrils, man. In slow motion. They're gonna be all wiggly and slimy. It's gonna be great.
Mm.
Yes.
So man, we might have seen that on the TikTok had our listeners did what they were supposed to do, but they didn't.
Nobody
They
left
missed
a review.
out on. Yeah, they did. That's it. But I guess
You
maybe that's
needed
their
one
love.
review, chat. Anyway,
Maybe that's just their love for me. They didn't want to see me get hot dogged in the face.
Blitz,
So.
tell Pascal's ex to duck. Shit, flying dildos. Anyway,
So that's all I got, man. That's all I got for catch up. So my catch up was short to take up for the long windedness.
that's okay. My catch up's gonna be even shorter. I played Mass Effect 3. And it is fun. I'm still playing it. I played lots of Call of Duty. Not lots, but I played lots today. And I'm going to probably play lots of it tonight and maybe even tomorrow because I'm on like a 2-day strike of adulting. I'm just not doing it. I might do some dishes. But I haven't watched any movies.
I bet your ass will be doing some dishes at wifey come down them steps.
I got
Do them pop vinyls like the Kool-Aid man.
boom. I did I did watch a couple episodes of the Clone Wars. I'm still on season 1 though, so it's getting better. I'm interested in it.
I can't get into it,
Can't-
but maybe I have to get another try.
I just have a hard time devoting time to it, but But I like what I'm seeing. It's definitely gotten better now that I've kind of gotten to the mid part of the season. And I hear past season 2 is like way better. So found the second ghost pepper the other night, still in a Ziploc bag. Is it all shriveled up and dry?
I hear they get hotter with age. Eat it.
Hey, I'm telling you, I guarantee you, this motherfucker is crispy right now, and it would still burn my ass up.
God.
But so yeah, I really didn't play anything worth talking. It was brown and lots of moisture. Yeah, because it was in the bag.
Should have put it in the oven, hung it up. That's what the olden days did. Hung it up in a cellar with Martha.
I don't have really shit to talk about. We can move on to some news articles. We're already pushing 11 o'clock, so maybe skip to the...
We pushed past.
Past what?
11 o'clock.
Okay, we
did.
By like 2 minutes, I'm sorry.
Hey, man.
Just saying,
I'm just saying, I'm just keeping you honest.
We're gonna hit the news this week. Yeah. We're gonna hit the highlights, guys, and that way everybody can get out of here in a nice, get up at 6 a.m. and go to work. Kind of.
It's true.
I feel sorry for my friend Zach.
Well, I'm off tomorrow.
Me too.
Oh, that's why he was so long-winded. Motherfucker's off. He's like,
I'll work tomorrow.
Look at that face. Yeah. That face. You said he's so long-winded. He went from. And he wanted to be. I see it in his. He wanted to say, "You motherfucker! I tried to keep it short, but you asked me to elaborate, and so I did. And now you call me long-winded."
Hey,
am I wrong?
I did. No,
he did.
I got the long-winded Care Bear stare.
No, I just don't have any. I didn't have any news, so I don't have any worthwhile. You guys had better ones.
It's like I'm not talking
news,
anymore.
But it's not like my news isn't long, so we'll be done. I mean, they're just short little things. I just more make mention for people. So.
It's the new year, guys. Like the New Year's, we don't have a lot of gaming news. It's what happens in the game industry, right?
Damn.
Good thing we talk about other nerdy shit.
Mm-hmm.
Gaming news.
Boom.
NVIDIA is dropping a new 2080 Ti card in celebration of Cyberpunk 2077, and it looks dope as hell, and you can't buy it, you have to win it. Check this shit out for anyone that's watching instead of just listening, posting this shit in chat. It's gorgeous. I'm sorry for our podcast listeners that don't get to see it, but you should look it up.
It looks like a hoverboard with Cyberpunk. It looks amazing.
The entire graphics card is encased in what looks to be probably like an yellow aluminum. It says Cyberpunk 2077 on it. It's sexy as hell, and it's a 2080 Ti. And if you look it up, you can figure out how to enter to win that shit. It's incredibly easy.
And feel free to tag any of us in.
Yeah,
who
absolutely.
You want, because both people win.
Both people win. You have to tag another person who you think deserves this thing, another gamer, and you both win one. They're giving away 77. Do that math. It doesn't add up.
Right.
But that's my news.
Math.
That's it? Well, we covered a lot of the Call of Duty stuff anyway, I think. So.
Yeah. Baby poop green blitz, you're blind.
It is kind of baby. He's got babies on the mind, guys.
He's got babies on the mind.
He's got babies on the mind.
Babies.
That's Scotch. Tell everybody why he's got babies on the mind.
Because he had to purchase a Player 4 controller. That's right. 1 + 1 makes
5.
3. And then another 1 + 1 makes 4. Man, baby math just don't make sense.
Oh, man.
Daddy do math?
But congratulations.
Blitz is going to have a baby.
Blitzy.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's a babe.
Congratulations.
It's a baby.
So I'll jump in, I guess, to my news to go even quicker. So I tagged some people in some stuff of The Last of Us 2 first public demo.
We all going.
Yeah. So if you want to get your hands on The Last of Us 2 and play it before anybody else, you need to be at PAX East.
We're going.
That's where you go.
We'll be there.
So
have
they're
our
gonna
own
have a
booth.
thing set up, and I think you even have to get you like a spot. So they'll have it there all the days that they have it. They're gonna have it set up, and you can go play The Last of
They're
Us.
they're
before
gonna
anybody.
be located right next to the SideQuest Gaming podcast booth.
That's right.
We'll be there. Of course, we're also gonna be at E3 this year. No.
I'm not going. I heard it was
Oh.
bad news bears.
Oh, that's right.
Wait,
Like,
so we're canceling the booth?
yeah, I think we're off the $2 million.
I'll be able to
but
get
you
my
know what?
deposit
We don't
back.
need him. We don't need him. We don't need E3. We $2 million is nothing.
I heard that shit was
Yeah.
non-refundable.
Oh shit! Like
Oh,
a goddamn shirt from a shirt company when you buy it online.
Like a
Fucker.
goddamn predatory bundle.
Oh my god, yes. Oh, but Naughty Dog confirmed that The Last of Us 2 is in the final stretch of development. So they're pretty excited to put the finishing touches on the game. And the end of the development puts them a very large step closer to launch. And they're so happy that everybody's been so patient waiting for The Last of Us 2. Which, why wouldn't you?
it's a great
fun.
game. Yeah, even the multiplayer was fun when you had people to play with. Very competitive.
My other news was for those of us who quit playing Borderlands 3.
Oh, I need to get back into it.
Yeah, they're going to be putting a level cap increase in.
I don't think I made it to max level. I finished the main story, but I don't know if I made it to
Oh, that's
max
fine.
level.
Now you have more.
How many?
You can max out.
What
Let me see.
What is the max level right now? Like what they're gonna add?
50.
You know?
50 is the max level, and they'll be adding. Drum roll. You can now go
10 more up?
3.
Wow.
3 more levels.
That's like the. I think last time they did the same thing, like 5 more, then 10, and then 15 more. They don't really. Yeah, I mean.
I'm all right with it. New trailer for Stranger Things 4. You guys should check that out. It's called From Russia with Love. We get to see one of our beloved characters.
James Bond?
Yeah. And then I tagged some what was I tagged? Oh, Xbox and Michael Jordan collaboration that I guess everybody thought was a hoax for a while, but now it's become a real thing. So you guys can go to, I found this on Comic Book under gaming, and it's you can check it out. They got the Xbox One. They don't give any specifics on which one it is, so no one knows right now if it's going to be coming out with the new console or if they're going to be breaking out with other ones. But you get the console and you get some special Air Jordans that come with it in the box, and the controllers are all done. It's got the Air Jordan logo
like
on the
$1,000
Xbox
package.
Probably. You can see it on Xbox Twitter too if you search there. It come out. I think they tweeted it out February the 11th.
Oh, it's a custom Xbox One X split set.
So I thought that was pretty. neat.
They do have some cool things, they do have some cool versions. But I do like that you get actually shoes with it. No, I don't like Jordans, but I'm pretty sure people who are a fan of Jordans shoes, that will be a pretty cool gift for sure. Collector's edition.
Sell that shit on the black market.
Pretty much everybody. That's how the shoes always went, wasn't it? All the shoes sold out, and then they were just sold.
Still go.
That's what they do with the
Is it still a
Yeezys
thing?
or something. People buy them, have like 10 phones, and then they click on it to buy them, and then they buy them for like $100 or something, and sell them for like 700.
Those things are way more than $100, but yeah.
I know, but yeah, they have like, I literally, at a guy where I used to work, where one of the managers there, he had 3 phones in his hand and went on lunch break and was tapping. Like, I was like, "What are you doing?" And he's like, "Oh, I'm trying to get Yeezy, so I have all these phones to hit like this link, and that opens in like 10 seconds to get those shoes that I can sell them for like 120% profit."
Yep.
Yeah, it's always amazing the profit on those. We should take We should take guesses on how much it would be when it releases. And then in NASCAR news, Zach's favorite time of the year.
Snooze fest.
So
I
the
don't know about
Daytona
that.
500. Yeah, well, this one wasn't. Not for Ryan Newman. It was postponed, and it's been 12 years, I think they said, since
NASCAR driver
Ryan Newman had won the Daytona 500, and he was on the stretch to victory lane, and I think a teammate of his in another car bumped him to help keep him going because other cars were starting to come up and possibly challenge him, and they actually locked bumpers and caused him to crash.
Oof.
And it was like several hours before they updated that he's in serious condition, but should be okay. So it talks about the article. This is on our news station, LEX18. I don't know where they got the article from, but it's talking about, it puts the drivers in there, and they're talking about how they tried to help him win by, pushing him, I guess, bump draft. Is that what you call it? When you come up behind somebody and you tap them in the back, and just a freak thing that their bumpers got locked and they spun him out, and he did a bunch of rollovers over and over and over again.
When he was flipping up in the air, he started to come down, and as he was coming down, another car smashed into the driver's side, T-bone style, and sent him rolling, flipping through the air again.
Oof.
Yeah, a lot of
Pretty
people
bad.
talking about. Yeah, they're talking about ever since Earnhardt. This is like the first wreck they've seen where it's like fucked with them. Like people were crying, and
I think that they're saying he's in serious condition with non-life-threatening injuries, but I think that he's going to be a lot more fucked up than people realize. They're not telling what's wrong with him, but I guarantee you he's messed up pretty badly. It's a shame because a lot of times, and you can get in a wreck like that in these cars and walk away like nothing. They're so safe, but it happens.
So that's all the news I got. I wanted to bring up, just been trying to think of some different type of news sometimes to bring in. So that
Some
article
NASCAR.
caught my, some NASCAR. Go turn left. Ryan, turn left.
I love NASCAR. I might play NASCAR tonight. I'm staying up. I'm
perfect.
staying up all night.
I can't wait to fall asleep to watching you play NASCAR.
I can't wait to fall.
I'm
I
gonna
can't
get
wait
the
for you to
best
fall
sleep.
asleep to watching me falling asleep.
NASCAR is almost like golf for me, where I'm just like, it's like, here we
Yep.
go.
Yeah,
Okay.
so that's all the news I got. I covered my news. I was going to share some with Pascal, but I said, fuck it. And I read it all.
Damn, I don't have any.
Nada.
So is that the wild and wacky news too?
Wait,
No,
we have
Oh,
some
I have one
Call
little
of
nugget
Duty.
that I just remembered. There's some rumors that Witcher 3 on the Switch will share save files with PC.
Oh, that's neat.
That's cool. I wonder
Can
if
you
it was
explain what
Xbox
that
though, too.
means? I don't
That
understand
would
what
mean
means.
that you could sit down at your computer, play Witcher 3 for a while, save, and then via some cloud, take that save, put it on your Switch, and now play Witcher on the go from where you left off on your PC.
Is
And
that
then when you're done,
part of the
come
Microsoft
home.
Cloud thing, or
Yeah, I think so.
'Cause they're
Re-upload
really
it to your
pushing that.
PC, and they're pushing it hard.
good?
And it's good. It's so good.
You should be able to be in your car and save the fucking game from your damn desk. You should be able to play your game where you shouldn't have to have 3 different damn, versions of the
Honestly,
same game. And
You shouldn't even have to personally buy it that many times. I should just be able to buy
Thank you.
The Witcher, and now
Yes.
I own The Witcher and can play it wherever I'd like
On
to.
whatever I
bought-
like.
Yes.
Yep,
God,
I buy a Blu-ray and I can play it in any Blu-ray player that exists.
Well, okay, so I just wanted to make sure that's why I asked. I wanted to
Yeah.
make sure that's what it was, because that's what I've been wanting. Like, it always pisses me off that I can't play a game anywhere I want to play it at and still be where I'm at without having to make a new game.
Yep,
So that's
100%.
that's pretty exciting. Maybe that'll be a push into other people will start following.
Hopefully.
I mean, it just needs to be a thing. Jesus Christ. What is this, the 1800s?
Speaking of The Witcher, did you guys hear about new casting choices or some of the people that are in the cast for season 2 of The Witcher?
Mark Hamill.
Hamill?
Everybody's picking him up.
What?
I heard Mark Hamill for
Yeah.
Witcher, also
Oh,
for
I didn't know that. The
new
guy from Game of
Masters the
Thrones,
Universe.
the dude from Game of Thrones with the red hair that liked that wanted to get with
The big one.
yes,
The tall one. Yeah.
I don't want the big one.
Tormund.
Yes, he's gonna be in it.
Nice.
I think this video is showing Blitz that the Witcher on the Switch is supposed to have graphic settings that you can change.
Yeah,
Probably when you have it docked.
I was just way behind on
sure.
putting it up. Anyway,
I also had some news. I don't know if we ever discussed this, or if Zach was done with his Witcher news.
No,
but,
that was all I had. I just
Call of Duty, have you guys talked about last week? I don't know, but more and more pictures have been leaked and indicating, like on Xbox or on PlayStation, when you play on console Call of Duty, or Battlefield does the same thing. Sometimes glitches happen with like the UI, and people were in a party in Call of Duty, and then they dropped out, like backed out, and they ended all of a sudden in the BR mode, which is called Warzone.
what?
And
Yeah, that was Zach. That was Zach's
and-
part of the news.
no,
and
but I was letting Pascal have it.
And
okay.
I throughout the week I posted pictures and stuff because people actually were able to do the training tutorial on that. So how it looks like is it's going to be 200 people in a BR. You're going to have basic loadouts, some perks, and I don't know if I read it wrong, but you have like guns, so you never like, but they're not going to be good guns. It's like the base version of like weak guns. But it's cool because I always ask for this because sometimes you like PUBG, man. You run around 20 minutes, have no fucking guns because the loot drop was so shit that time, and then you get killed. And then you rinse and repeat. But this time you actually can defend yourself and have a chance of getting better gear throughout progression. If you die, they have a respawn mechanic, which I think is awesome. It's a gulag. It's a 1v1 little arena. So you have to fight there, succeed, and then you can respawn, which I think is pretty cool. Now, not a lot of other information has been leaked other than, gun variants, different drop points, and how it looks like it's all ground war maps connected on one big battlefield, basically in a war zone, with lots of things going on. So I honestly am excited for it because I did enjoy the Blackout BR in a way because it was a little more casual. It was a little, but then I didn't like the whole grappling hook and jumping and shields and stuff. So I think this kind of goes away from that, puts it more into a modern PUBG kind of setting, which I think more polished, which I think will maybe be good, maybe not. And then the other thing that Zach posted was that it's gonna come within the season next month. I think March 15th or
So
something.
we're about halfway through the season.
Yeah. So during season 2, and it will also, rumors or indicators are that it's going to be standalone as well. So the one thing that Battlefield missed in my eyes,
Free to play version.
full of potential BR and lots of potential BR. Make it free to play. That if you want to play more of the game and get all these other things, you can pay for it, but you can also just play the BR mode, which is great. It also enables longevity of that BR mode
and microtransactions.
Right. Hey, if it's cosmetics, I'll really give a crap. As soon as guns are involved, then I'm done. Because that is, as soon as people have an advantage because they paid more, it's not good for a game. Because people are, I'm willing to drop, 10, 15 bucks or something each, once in a while for a cool cosmetic to support this practice, but not if it's like pay to win shit. So, but yeah, I think there was kind of cool games, cool things, especially if it's going to be standalone because you have so many players then playing it. Now, I don't know if it's going to increase the hacking on some platforms, I guess, but I think they have a pretty good anti-cheat, if I'm not mistaken, on Call of Duty. So, but yeah, I think it's exciting, and I'm pretty sure we all will play it.
I'll definitely play it. I
I
like battle royales. I just like to feel like they're I like to be able to get in and get out without the big time investment of something more realistic like PUBG.
Yeah. So so that was like my kind of news on that, I guess. And Zach with the lead information of that free to play stuff that totally went like, I didn't even notice that this happened. So that's big news in my eyes. Actually, cannot make it like, it's great. I love that free to play because when you invested in this game, right, in a BR game, which are supposed to be longer, see PUBG, and you really like it, this could mean a lot because they can just keep on updating it and then move on to the next Call of Duty, but they always have the dedicated BR Call of Duty. So I think that's cool.
See, they had a BR in the
Agreed.
last one, but it wasn't.
It's not
either.
standalone, yeah. Like nobody wants to pay like $30 to just play a BR. That's just it nowadays. I don't see anybody just dropping that at least.
And if they keep up the microtransactions, then it may be worth funding. Keep updating it.
Yeah, shit. Look at
for
Fortnite,
years
man.
to
I mean,
come.
I know everybody wants something of that Fortnite cake, but I mean, that's all they do. Just adding some
It's-
weird skins and stuff.
I could see it being difficult though with releasing new ones. Like, what do you do with the new ones? Do you keep this one your battle royale Call of
I
Duty,
think
and
they
so
will
you
do it like
release
2 or
new
3
maps
years.
with the
Yeah.
next
Change
one,
the
and then
maps
just
every.
add them?
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
add the new maps, so you take out
I mean,
whatever.
if you think about it, Call of Duty's engine had not been changed in years.
They just call it Call
Everybody
of
was
Duty
making fun.
Warzone, and every 6 months change or add on to the maps.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
I could see that happening. I mean, I don't know. Like Apex, I love Apex. The idea of Apex, I just hate the shields.
I'd pay $15 a year for an extra map, a huge, one map
Yeah.
that's BR size but different than.
Well, I mean, 15, I would probably pay. I want to have at least 2 big maps, but that's just me. But I don't know. I think it's cool. And I mean, I know that you all like BRs, and I know that Nugget loves PUBG, but he probably wants a more polished version of that, like a more better running, better experience. So maybe that's it. Maybe it's going to be that Call of Duty BR that will, Nugget has 1,000 hours in there, not in PUBG anymore. And that's good because I feel like Nugget really wants to enjoy PUBG, but sometimes he doesn't because they always make the wrong decisions and they need to suffer from that in my eyes. Not because they
Down with
disappoint
Blue
Nugget,
Hole.
but
Yeah.
not just because they disappoint Nugget, but I feel like that they disappoint. a lot
No,
of
fuck that,
people.
because they
The
disappointed me.
core
You
core
just got
player
really
base,
kind of
it's
scary
actually-
there as the German. We were talking about you being the resident German earlier and Hitler and all that. He's like, they need to suffer.
Money wise. like
fuck with my Nugget, they need to suffer.
It's the same with Madden and FIFA and then with the Ultimate Team. They shouldn't be rewarded for lazy work. They shouldn't. Well, here's a new card. It sparkles and it has better stats. Buy it. Like, f you. Like, dumb. They shouldn't get any money from it, period. It's predatory. And yeah, when people rip people off, they have anti-consumer stuff in their games that they should be slaughtered by the press and by the people and don't pay for that shit. So I know Blitz and all you guys are so into PUBG, but they've been, fucking you guys in the butt basically with what they're doing. They do one good thing,
Except that I paid $30 and I have 1,000 hours in the game.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's fair, but it also shows that
Actually, I didn't even pay for it.
how would you feel when I think it would, for me it's just like I have how much of it? 80 hours, 90 hours, and I feel like I got ripped off in a way. I mean,
But if you
not because here's the thing, for me it's the value you got from it, I get it, but if I really think about it, it's the same thing that we always say. I only had a good time because I played with you guys. I didn't have a good time because I enjoyed the game.
Yeah, but I mean,
So, and I only played it because of you guys. And at one point I had to stop because I'm like, whatever.
okay.
Cool.
It's my opinion. I mean, like I said, like
I don't
I'm
disagree with it.
completely, I agree to disagree. I guess, like, a lot of time.
I know I
So-
got $30 worth of fun out of the game. I mean, spend $3 on a fucking coffee.
I don't.
was
Why
worth
did you
10
buy $3 on the coffee?
Fucker, if you go to Starbucks,
kind
a
of
coffee
coffee
is
is that?
$3.
He gets 22 seconds of
And
enjoyment.
I know where
out.
you work. I know Starbucks is stuck up y'all's asses left and right. Every one of
don't
them you
know.
go
I
to, there's
never-
a Starbucks everywhere.
I don't drink Star Wars.
you don't drink
You don't
Star
drink
Wars?
I don't drink Star Wars either.
Starbucks. I would. The old trilogy, hell yeah.
Mr. Jar Jar Binks.
Oh, damn. Don't drink that.
Mr. Drink my
Anyway.
floppy ears.
Why is orange
I lost
juice
the weird
yellow?
wacky news. Does anybody have any?
That's not orange juice, man. You're drinking orange drink. That's Sunny D, son.
Yeah. That Sunny D be yellow.
I'm gonna learn today. Anyway, you
Mhm.
lost the news.
I thought somebody posted some because I wasn't going to post the one I wanted to, just because it was. I just thought it was funny as an April Fool's joke. Oh, so yeah, I lost it, but somebody posted one, but it's gone. I can't find it.
Oh
Oh,
no.
Do you?
That's
I think it was
sad.
you, Wes. Do you still have
Maybe-
it on your end on WhatsApp?
If we don't have it, maybe we need to do 2 next week.
I
2
mean, we have
extra.
been going on long enough, but
What
True.
did I post? What did I post? I'm looking.
it might be in the info. I don't know why I don't
Could
have
be.
it on my.
Do.
No, I didn't post shit.
Not.
How
shit.
dare you?
So,
How dare you?
that's
Alright.
gonna do it then.
Yeah,
Yay! I have to poop.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
yeah. There's breaking news. right
If
there.
you
You heard it
know
from the
that
horse's
Zach
mouth.
needs to poop.
Wiggle that one on out of there. All right, guys.
Wiggle,
Well,
wiggle.
Oh, this didn't feel like it's gonna need wiggled out anywhere.
Oh my god.
we are gonna wiggle out of here. We'll see you guys next week, Tuesday at about 9:30 p.m. live here on Twitch. You can also find us during the week on Twitter. There are all our names up on the screen. You can see the shit. Write the shit down. Go to iTunes. Go to Spotify. Go to Google Play. Anchor, wherever else you listen to your podcast. Give us a review. Download the shows. There's about 45 other ones to download besides this one tonight. And yeah, thanks for hanging out with us, guys. Thanks for hanging out with me. And we'll see you all next week. Everybody say bye.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Bye.
See you.
Don't forget after party on Wes's stream.
Yeah, I'll be streaming
Yeah.
on my channel here very shortly.
NASCAR.
No,
NASCAR.
not NASCAR. Bye.